That hurt. More verticality. Recording in progress. All right. And then, before we move on to the actual topic, there's Infantino and his infant-minded comments.
I don't know if anybody else in the chat has a notification set up on their ESPN, but when I got this notification, I had to send it Derek's way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, anybody knows what we're going to be talking about here. They know this is a really bad take.
What did I put? WTF?
You're like, is this real? Did they misquote him?
Yeah, that's my first thing, is he couldn't have possibly have said this. There was no level-minded, thoughtful, empathetic character who would say something like this. And that's why in our world in general, we are ruled by morons who don't have any empathy for you whatsoever. They could give two fucks because they're doing just fine and you're not, and that's fine with them. Okay? Here is a FIFA president being asked about the migrant workers being exploited,
well,
taken advantage of,
let's
in the ass.
Let's read the title and then we'll get to the actual first paragraph of the article. Like, I think it's really as far as we got to go with it.
FIFA president believes World Cup migrant workers will gain pride from hard conditions.
I mean, when FIFA's there raking in the billions and billions of dollars, those nice workers that help build those stadiums will sit there and they can't drink beer, so they can't enjoy that. But I mean, they gain pride saying this is what we've accomplished.
This is like we're like in the 1920s in the United States, and the miners, right? The miners are in there. Lots of the miners are coming out and they're dying from black lung, and the owner of the mining company says, well, that's good. That builds character. Character.
They'll gain pride knowing that just because they gain the black lung, they're warming up other people's
houses. Yes. They should feel really good about that.
If it wasn't for them, a lot of people would freeze.
What a cocksucker this guy is. I already thought he was a cocksucker.
The worst, man.
Now I think he is the most unempathetic, unthoughtful, fucking evil person. Yeah. Like, not as bad maybe yet as, Mr. Sausage himself, his predecessor. He smells like sausage. Not him.
Chris Gary says, is this an Onion article?
No, I wish it were, Chris. Article. It's ESPN. And I actually asked Brett to send me the whole article because I was like, I cannot fucking believe he really said that. Yeah, he did. He's a fucking idiot. So, yeah, all of the bad things that have happened to these people, all the people who died and been taken advantage of, have not been forced into a pseudo-slavery. Hey, man, they're going to have pride because they got to be part of the World Cup. Yanker. You yanker. Yeah. This is life for these people. Ridiculous. Who gives a fuck about your stupid World Cup that's going to have 48 teams next time in it? You fucking idiot. Why don't you just I don't know. It was so infuriating. All right, insane.
Hold on. Let's see. The workers would feel proud of being given a chance to construct stadiums for the tournament in the Gulf nation, earning a living rather than being given charity.
Well, nobody's asking for charity, you dickhead. They're asked to be treated well and paid for the work that they do. And not be in pseudo-slavery and be allowed when they want to leave. If they want to end their contract, they should be able to end their contract. They should be getting paid fairly. They shouldn't
give them back their passports. Come on, guys.
They shouldn't be ridiculous. Dying in droves. Insane thought process. Tone deaf world champion. Yes. That's got to be up there. And I think, we're canceling all these people for saying stupid things out there, right? Or not even sometimes even stupid things. Cancel this motherfucker. He needs to go. If you're so dumb and tone deaf, you can say something that stupid, you got to go. You cannot be the president of FIFA anymore. But no one's going to hold him accountable.
So he says, let's not forget one thing when we speak about the topic, which is work, even hard work and tough work. He says, America is a country of immigration. My parents immigrated as well from Italy and Switzerland. Not so far, but still.
Okay, great story, Mr. Infantino. So your fucking forefathers
it's a little bit different. Even if you take into consideration all the people that immigrated over that helped build America, it's a little bit different. I mean, there's still the indentured servitude per se aspect of it all.
Well,
but as a whole, they could absolutely leave instead of working on a skyscraper and building that shit up 40 some odd stories up in the air with no not being tethered or anything like that. They could easily just have opted to move out west.
Okay, so the 1940 standards in America for unions and workers is what they're okay with now? The standards we had back then are cool in Qatar? So it's okay that they're 80 years behind. No, it's not.
There's a zero correlation between those things. Between the situations that occur here with immigrants and the quote-unquote immigrants that are working in Qatar.
I mean, people know their history. This is not the way this has been gone down is not acceptable. And he's just basically saying, yeah, it is because, hey, man, my grandparents really had to work hard. Well, fuck you. Your parents probably were exploited to the max. All right, your great-grandparents. So were mine probably. Well, one of mine was a banker. So one was a colonel. So I guess it doesn't really count. They weren't exploited. I guess in a way they were, but they weren't. They were exploiting other people. All right.
That hurt. More verticality. Recording in progress.
All right.